Hey everybody, soybean farmer. April, Tuesday the 14th. Out here looking at this rye. I think we can make it better if we feed it one more time. Had a couple of people in the comments pretty much make that suggestion. So we went and got a little bit of fertilizer, but I didn't get the right amount, so I might have to go back. And what I'm going to use is the ATV and the little spreader. Hopefully that'll reduce the amount of damage that I have in this. Same day, April 14th. I didn't buy enough fertilizer the first time I ran up to the farm supply store. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I wasn't thinking. Anyhow, there's 12 more bags, 600 pounds, 10, 10, 10. You see that, and I'm using this thing, like I said, because I don't want to tear this stuff up, mash it down. And this piece over here, now way over on the other side of the knoll, it's doing great. But on this side, it's puny. Fertilizer's going to help it. I've already seen what the first application did. So, let's take this stuff and is it closed? Yes. 4 bags, 200 pounds in that hopper. I don't know why they call that thing the 150. Holds 200. They put any more in it now, it'll bounce out before you get to the objective. But let's go ride this thing a little bit. Oh! Whoa, look at the fire ant mount. Right about here is where I'm going to turn around. I was right over there and I need to be about this close. Get the speed right. Yeah, this little thing's not really mashing this ryegrass down that bad, so I think it'll be alright. Slow down here in this barren red clay dirt, see if I can get a little better. Yeah, that worked good. Right about here. Well, this ground's bumpy. See, this ground sets up and gets hard as a rock after you've messed with it because it's got that red clay in it. I was thinking after all that rain we had it was going to be hard to get over, but since this ground hadn't been messed with since we planted this stuff, I can't remember now. I'll have to go back and look in the records. The nice thing about making videos, they create real good record keeping. But there's a line right there, you can see it, that's where the nitrogen from the last beans on this land has really kicked in down here on this end. Alright, let's turn. About right there. Would be so sweet if that thing would run out when I get down to the end, but I can see it's not going to do it. Slow down here in this puny spot. I think that I will double fertilize this red dirt and go back this way. Up through here. I want to refill the hopper so I can make it all the way to the other end of the field before it runs out. So I'm just going to double hit this red dirt right here. I'm not throwing at a real heavy rate. There we go, that got it empty. Let me see, I said 12 bags, 12 50-pound bags, 600 pounds. That ought to kick that. That ought to do something to it. April the 14th, application date on it. I'll get back out here and look at it again. I had the drone up over there when I was doing that little tiny piece, and I made a mistake and forgot to push the record button. There are a lot of buttons to push. And then I realized that I wasn't putting fertilizer out at a high enough rate to really do what I want to do. So I put a little more out, and this time I did push the record button. I hadn't looked at the footage yet, so I don't know what I got. But I'll be interested to get the drone back over here and look at that and see what kind of improvement I get. I drug that spreader behind that ATV all the way back here, and it was bouncing along the path. And I got me a new idea, put it up in the back of the truck and carry it back. And that way it won't get tore to pieces. That's a long spreader. It's as you saw, it holds 200 pounds, but it did perfect out here. I can see, you know, tire marks where I went over this stuff, but I imagine it'll all stand back up and be fine. And I sure hope that fertilizer does something for this down here in this thin red clay spot. Well, let's finish jockeying the equipment back to the house. ATV sitting on the other side of the hill over there. We'll get the truck over there to it. Move them a little bit at a time, and you don't have this one big giant long walk. I sure am enjoying my truck. Since I fixed the heater control box, actually replaced it with one out of the junkyard, but it was nice. We had a few cold mornings that I could enjoy that hot air coming out down there on the floorboard. That was nice. I got to recharge my AC. I need to catch a day when I can do it and get it recharged and get it working again. Alright, let's go to the ATV. The 6-acre field. That's red clay. But I got so much lime on it 2 years in a row. The pH test came out at 6.5. So I'm not gonna lime it this year. And I'm gonna put some fertilizer on it. And now we're over here where I stopped with the ATV. I figure we'll go down back to the curve. Alright, let's move the ATV and come back and get the truck.